Hi, I'm Jeannie. Welcome back to Craft Genie. Today I am making a Mother's Day gift. This gift is not for my mom, but for another mom that I know. Now she, like me, we love denim. Denim is warm and comfortable and you just feel good. You can kick back with it. But we also like the frilly feminine. So what we're going to make is a denim apron with a lot of frills to it. And this is actually made out of a pair of blue jeans. What I have here is I actually took a pair of jeans. I cut the legs off. Those are used for another project. And I cut off the back. So it's just the back. You see the pockets are still there, the front of the jeans, the back is being used for another project, and we're going to lay this out as an apron. This project is one where you're going to use your creativity. I'm going to show you how I'm thinking about laying this one out, but you can do it any way that you like. Now, like I said, my friend loves frills, so I'm going to have a lot of lace, a lot of pink on this one, and let me show you what I'm going to do. First of all, when you cut the apron, cut the jeans, you want to cut it just before it starts to curve, so you've got this nice flat piece here. You can see I cut it right at the rivets. I'm actually going to have to cut it just inside the rivets because I'm going to sew a little bias around the edge. You can't sew over the rivet, you're going to break a needle or break your machine. So I will actually be cutting this again just inside there. Make sure you do that. So let's talk about this. First of all, we've got belt loops in the front. Of course, there's going to be a tie. And I do have ties to go around. But you could also make a belt out of fabric. Put your belt through here with the ties coming off the end. You make sure you stitch it on the side. You can either stitch it along the center or not. If you do stitch it here, make sure that you stitch up to the button. Don't sew over this part and start stitching here. Otherwise, just sew it from the sides over and leave this part open. You don't want to, again, break your needle. Now, it doesn't have to be fabric. How about if we put a piece of lace through here? Isn't that adorable? I like that. You can do anything. Maybe you don't like the fluffy, maybe you don't like the colors and you want something that's a little more, I don't know, cowboy looking. How about a bandana through there? And decorate the rest of it in red or calico. So I'm going to have something up here for the belt. I am probably going to add some lace around the pockets, all the way around, trim each edge with just a little tiny lace, and I'll probably put a little lace on the inside pocket too, because that's just too cute to leave it open. I will machine sew, but I'm going to have to hand sew this one at some point because I really can't get in here. Keep that in mind. And then for the bottom of it, obviously this is short for an apron. So for this particular one, I am making a ruffle. I'm just going to lay this out to show you what I have in mind. Got my ruffle fabric. I also have some lace, and I can either leave it like this, just with this cotton ruffle. I can add lace to it. I can add lace to the bottom. I can put this tiny lace on the bottom. Totally up to how you want to do it. Again, you're using your own creativity for this particular project and just decking it out the way that you want this apron to look and for the person you're going to give it to. Now with this pair of jeans, I washed them before I cut them up, but there's some stains here that just would not come out. I don't want to give it to her with a stain on it, so if you remember we did some flowers a few weeks ago. I think I'm just going to sew a couple of fabric flowers to the front of the apron, so we'll have belt across the top, fluff on the bottom, there'll be lace around the pockets. Sew it all together and just make a really cute little apron. Denim, lace, ruffles. Again, you can do it calico. You can put leather and chains through it. I mean, whatever works for you, for what you would like. So I'm going to go ahead and sew this together and be right back. So here's our apron, finished and ready to go. You might see I made things a little bit different from what I had planned, but that's the beauty of this project. You can make it any way you want to fit your style, your personality, and your creativity. So let's go give it a try, a little denim and lace.